Okay, can you guys hear me now? I'm sorry about that. I was just having some some technical difficulties about that. Sorry, everyone. Okay, can everyone hear me? Sorry about that. Yeah, so got a new outfit here for the streams. You guys like the new cosplay outfit? Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna, first of all, no, it's fine breathing in this. Damn, okay, hang on one second. Gonna check out to see if we can find some armored trucks really quick here. Yeah, I have seen the Napoleon movie trailer. Okay. Okay, let me see if I can find that armored truck here. I'm gonna go around looking for it. What do you think about the MC businesses? Oh, they're great. Extra good amount of make some money. Okay, I did memorize a lot of the spots where the armored trucks do spawn, so hopefully we find one. Yeah, I'll try to start the next stream a bit earlier, Michael. I will. Yeah, CEO crates are a good business. Okay, not here either, too. I think Razua, yeah, I think I do, yes. Okay, these are the locations where sometimes the armored trucks spawn. See if we can hopefully find one. After Rockstar remove cars, I don't want to play anymore. This makes you wonder what else they're going to remove in the future and sell on GTA Plus. Thank you, Revan. Yeah, the monetization in this game is getting really disgusting. It is. Yeah, I don't know what else they're going to try to do. Hopefully they don't pull any more nonsense with that. Okay, we got two other places. I gotta check LSIA here. What's your opinion on the new armored trucks? I mean, it's a good new, activity that you can do, but it's not something that's gonna make you a ton of money. Oh god, I hope they don't add battle passes to GTA 6. Don't give them ideas, please. Okay, armored truck is not here. Okay, we got like 5 more places to check. Let's see here. Sure, they might have given DLCs for free, but it's about how they went about it now. Like, the DLCs, they're not giving the DLCs away for free at the kindness of their hearts. They're trying to make some money, which is understandable, sure, but it's understandable, sure, but it's sometimes the monetization gets too far. That's what I'll say. What do you mean, a subscription service to play GTA 6 online? They're not gonna do that. But they are gonna heavily monetize GTA 6. Oh, this is kind of my bank robber cosplay here. Do you have a GTA protagonist you relate to the most? Maybe Nico Bellic, I would say. You know, not the tragic things that he goes through, but, like, his thought process on a lot of the stuff. I would say so. If you want to know what open world criminal, you know, playable character that I kind of associate my personality more with, it would be Aiden Pierce in Watch Dogs. That guy, you know, I would say that I would say that I relate to him the most, personality-wise. I understand him and how he thinks and stuff like that. Razu Musu, okay. That's gonna damage sales, though, Timothy. A lot if they do that. I don't think they'll do that. Hello, Vex. Since you do cosplays, how big is your closet? My closet is, my closet is actually pretty big with a lot of costumes. A lot. I'm actually kind of running out of room for it right now. The best way to make money Reddit Online? The collector and the trader. I probably will make a Reddit Online money guide. Another one. Because I haven't made one in some time. Probably my final one. Okay, let's see right here if this... Nope, no armored trucks, Okay, we've got 2 more places to check. Yeah, I'm breathing fine. No, I haven't, but I played Medal of Honor European Assault. Thank you, Shenna, for subscribing. Okay, there's one last place that we can check for the armored trucks, which that would be in Paleto Bay. Oh, the helicopter glitch, I know what you mean, you can't pull yourself up. Are armored trucks worth the time? No. They're basically the best way to make money with armored trucks is just not to look for them. Just play the game, and drive around the map while you're doing missions, and if you see one, hit it. But other than that, don't go looking for it, because you're going to waste a lot of time. Nope, it hasn't spawned anywhere. Maybe we'll find some more later. Why are you using this helicopter instead of the oppressor? Because I don't like the oppressor. Anybody need help with anything? Just invite me, or actually, let me just invite a few people here. Can you guys help me with just one source mission for my hangar? Just one? And after that, I can help anybody with whatever they need. Yeah, I'm fine. This mask is comfortable. It's fine. Thoughts on snitches like in school? It depends. Because look, if you tell on somebody else in school for like I'll give you a perfect example for like for somebody if there's like a bully harassing somebody else, right? And you tell on that bully, there's nothing wrong with that. You did the right thing. If somebody is like chewing gum and you tell on somebody for chewing gum, you're an idiot. So that's so it really depends on what you're telling for somebody on somebody for. That it depends on the reason. What I will tell you is when I went to middle school, right? The school that I went to, I wouldn't say that it was a very dangerous school, but it could be a bit rough at times, the one that I went to in the city. And basically, you know, the rule was you don't snitch. That was pretty much what the rule was. And what happened is I was always a good kid. I never really got in trouble, but I wouldn't really tell on other people either. And what happened is I remember there was this kid, this new kid who moved into the neighborhood. And this new kid who, like, moved into the neighborhood did tell this story before, so somebody might have heard the story, but this new kid that moved into my neighborhood, right? He basically did not seem to understand that, and what he would do is he would tell on people for the stupidest things. Like, even people chewing gum, he would tell on the teacher for that. Like, every single thing. Like I've never seen anybody like this. Like, this is, like, the biggest snitch I've ever seen in my life. And so he would just tell on everyone for just everything constantly. And what happened is, there was one time I remember that I was sitting in the cafeteria, right? And we had like these really long tables in the cafeteria, very long, you know, you could probably have 20 or 30 kids at them. And so I was sitting at the cafeteria, this happened in 7th grade, this happened. So I'm sitting at the cafeteria, right? And that, this new kid comes and sits down, you know, next to me. And what ends up happening is the other kid that I'm sitting next to there, that other kid, he was kind of like a, I wouldn't call him like a troublemaker, but he was more of like a class clown, like the guy that I sat next to. He wasn't really my friend, but we really had no problem with each other. But basically what happened was his friend brought up the principal. And then that guy, the class clown, basically said, F the principal. And what happened is that new kid, he just got up and just sprinted out of the cafeteria. Like, he started running. I'm like, where the hell is this kid going? I'm like, what the hell is going on? And literally, like, 5 minutes later, you hear the principal on the intercoms yelling, like, David, please come down to the principal's office. David was the kid who said, you know, F the principal. And that was, like, and he literally told on him for that. That's one of the stupidest things that I've ever seen somebody tell on somebody for that. That's, like, it was just so stupid. It was so dumb. And so he told on him for that. And what ended up happening is, this wasn't the first person he told on. It was, like, multiple people that he would tell on. Now, David got a detention. I don't remember exactly everything that he David got punished for, but I remember David got a detention. They knew that it was this kid. It was obvious. People saw him run out of the cafeteria, and, like, you know, who else could it have been? And what ended up happening is that kid, when he was actually leaving school, got jumped. So, like, David's friends actually beat him up. Like, they didn't beat him up to the point where, like, they broke bones, but they hurt him. And what happened is, that kid comes back to school. A few days later, he's, like, really bruised up. And what happens is me and my friend are sitting at a table by ourselves, and that kid sits at our table. And I was like thinking to myself, I was like, oh, great. Like, it's like, I don't want people to think that I'm associated with this kid now because, you know, look, I'm sorry that he got beat up. You know, I'm not saying that that was a good thing or even that he deserved it, but this kid was just constantly telling on people and just bothering people, like, for dumb things. He'd tell on people for chewing gum. He was literally telling on so many people for so many ridiculous things. It's like I said, if somebody's in trouble, if there's, like, somebody bullying somebody else and you tell on a teacher, that's fine to do. But if you're telling on people for, like, you know, dumb things like chewing gum and stuff like that, then you're an idiot. And so this kid was basically telling on everybody for everything. He sits down right next to me, right? And what happens is, like, I don't want him sitting at my table. I don't tell him to leave, but, you know, me and my friend are not happy that he's sitting with us. Because then people are gonna think that, you know, that we're basically friends with him. And what happened is, I told the kid's name was Zachary. I said to him, I'm like, you know, Zachary, I'm like, you know, I know you're new here, but, you know, this is not the way to do it. It's like, you know, you're constantly telling on people, you're not getting anything out of it, you're not gaining anything from this, and all you're doing is you're making enemies. And people are gonna get really pissed off at you. I said, you know, stop doing this. You know, it's only, you know, gonna get worse for you if you keep telling on people. And what happens is, Zachary didn't say anything to me, like nothing. He was just completely silent, he just stared at me, nothing. And what ends up happening is, I go to math class right after that. I told him that. And in math class, I got pulled from math class, so I got called down to the assistant principal's office. And the assistant principal, she tells me, she's like, Zachary says that you're spreading bad rumors about him, Patrick. She's like, I expected better from you. Why are you doing this? So literally, he told on me for that. I got sent to the assistant principals for that. I just literally told him, stop snitching on people. That's all I told him. I didn't threaten him or anything like that. I just told him to stop. And literally, and he told on me for that. And that's like, I never forgot that. It was so stupid. Honestly, no, you know what, I'll tell you something? No, I'm not feeling hot. I'm fine, Brandon. Here's what I'll tell you guys. You know, and look, the Zachary kid, I wouldn't say he was a good kid. Because, you know, the way he was constantly making enemies with people, the way he was constantly antagonizing people, and, you know, telling on people for the dumbest things ever, what I will say about him, though, is that, you know, do you know there's one cartoon character that he reminds me of? If anybody's ever seen Recess, you know, Recess, he reminds me of Randall, the snitch Randall. On that, it's like that, like, in a way. He literally reminded me of Randall. Delivered. Okay, thank you guys for helping me out. So, you know, basically, the whole moral of the story that I'm telling here, guys, is, you know, I'm not saying that, you know, kids, you know, beating him up or anything like that was good. Not supporting that in any way. But I'm just saying is that he brought himself a lot of trouble by constantly telling on people for dumb things. You know, he wasn't telling on people getting bullied. He was telling on people for, you know, dumb things. For chewing gum, for, you know, saying F the principal. You know, dumb things like that he would constantly snitch on people for. And that is, like, that's just stupid. Okay. You think he was racist? No, I just think he was an idiot.
Okay.
Did he get backlash for telling on you? Basically, no, I never really told. The only person that knew that he told that he told on me for that was my my two other friends. They only knew about that because I told them. Other people knew I got called to the assistant principal's office for, but they don't know what the reason was for. Because I don't go around, you know, telling stories and stuff like that to people. So it was only my two friends that knew about what basically had happened. That was it. Basically, if you want to know how I reacted to him, next time I saw him, I basically said, I don't want anything to do with you. You know, stay away from me. That was basically it. Like, you know, if he was, like, near me in the cafeteria, I'd be like, nope, I'm not sitting near you. And if he sat at my table, I would just get up and leave. I'd go to another table if I saw him again. So that's what I would basically do if I saw him again. So I didn't say anything back to him. I just literally said, you know, I'm not associating with you anymore. That's it. No, I don't know what happened to him. Hey, Pro, I just got a PC. Any game recommendations? Game recommendations on PC. Thinking right now. Oh, I'll drive this. Well, why don't you try playing Napoleon Total War? It's actually a good strategy game, and since like that new Napoleon movie is coming out, maybe you'll find that interesting. Another PC game, Mountain Blade Bannerlord is pretty good too. I'm trying to think of like PC specific games. Yeah, maybe Saints Row 2. I think the Saints Row 2 DLCs are finally available on PC now, so. I'm on the PS5 version, yes. Perkins Restaurant? No, I don't know what that is. I'm fine, Okay, let's get over to this next place here. Guys, this mask is used for snowboarding. It's perfectly fine to breathe in. I'm fine. Probably I'll see, I'll probably see, yeah, I'll probably see, Oppenheimer. I don't know when, though, Python. Far Cry 4 is one of my favorite games after Far Cry 3. 2024 marks the 10th anniversary of the open world set in the Tibet Himalayan mountains. It's good. Thank you, Phoenix. Well, I never really played much of Far Cry 4, but my favorite Far Cry game is Far Cry 2, because I just like that setting in that unknown African country, like fighting all those militias and the APR and the UFLL. So Far Cry 2, I'd say, is my favorite one, because I just like the realism of Far Cry 2. Can you make a video about your platinums? Maybe one day, but what would you like me to say in the video, though, Revan? After you helping people sell, can you help me with a heist before you end your stream? It's a big con approach, and I'm not good at hacking. Just to let you know, I just hit 800 million. Sure, Shimon, I can help you with that, no problem. Just tell me one thing. Have you ever snowboarded? No, I probably want to this year. But, tell me something, Shimon. What is the target for your heist? Is it cash, gold, paintings? What's the target? You don't have to super chat again. I'll look for your comment. But what's the target specifically in the vault? Or you could just text me on the phone in GTA. And I can help you, no problem. I can accept a friend request. Oh, paintings? Oh, Shimon, if it's paintings, then let's just do it 2 people, just me and you. Because me and you, with 2 people, we could easily get all the paintings, and that way you can get more money also. So that's, you can give me the lowest cut. I'll help you at the end of the heist, though. At the end of the stream, I mean. What's the difference between counterfeit goods and counterfeit cash? Counterfeit cash is just basically fake money. Counterfeit goods are just basically cheap knockoffs of items. I will also probably message you later, JD. I'm sorry, I've just been really, busy. How many platinums do you have? 52, I think? Okay, gamer. Well, I'll see you then. Gamer got me, and you're asking when I'll play Bully. Probably after Max Payne, after I finish Max Payne 1 and 2. What's the next playthrough at the SOCOM Max Payne? I'm trying to read as many comments as I can, guys. There's a lot of comments are popping up. The video will probably be sometime, next week, Ronnie. Oh, Rasmus, okay. Oh, okay, gamer, That's fine, Shimon. I can take care of that during the heist. Wait, what do you mean unconverting? You mean I started too late? I can start the next stream a bit earlier next week. I'm sorry about that. What's the worst suspension you have ever gotten in any school grade? I've never been suspended. I never even actually had a detention. I've never even had a detention ever. When I got sent to that assistant principal's office for when Zachary basically snitched on me, the assistant principal just basically asked me what this was about, and I told her the truth. I told her that, you know, that I was telling Zachary to stop telling on people because he was literally just causing himself problems. And she basically told me that that's none of my business, and she said that she's just gonna leave me off of a warning because I don't have a record. And so that was that. But yeah. I went to the principal's office for not wearing a tie. That sounds stupid. Okay, I guess they're all in helicopters then. The worst place in New York? I really don't know. Bro, what are you wearing? Oh, this is my, you know, bank robber outfit. No, I've never done martial arts. I like you dressing up to match the game. Thank you. The facility, I guess buy the facility, do the heist once because you get a bonus the first time, but then you don't really need to do Doomsday anymore. No, I don't trade Forex. There's optional missions in Bully. And these missions have cutscenes and a story behind them. Did you enjoy school when you were younger? 6th and 7th grade, yes. 8th grade, I really didn't like, because 8th grade, I moved to a new town, and I really didn't like the school, the new middle school that I was at. In, high school, I kind of liked 9th grade. 10th grade was okay. 11th grade, I didn't like. 12th grade, I liked. How are you not sweating in the cosplays? I have air conditioner turned up a lot. There's no need for Max Payne 4. I agree. I don't think there really should be a need for Max Payne 4 because Max Payne's story is finished. It pretty much is. There's no need to bring him back. He's happy. It ended fine. If anything, if what Rockstar could do is they could do like another Max Payne kind of game, set it in the same universe as Max Payne, but give us a new character. That's what they could do. So they could like bring back like the Mafia families in Max Payne, but give us a new character. So that's what they could do. They could do like something after the events of Max Payne 3. Max's life is, you know, he's retired, he's done, but we could play as somebody else. That they could do that. That air conditioner must not be cheap. Well, the thing about this is, at my apartment, I don't pay for electricity at my apartment. So I can just use as much as I want, because the electricity is part of my rent here. So I can use the air conditioner as much as I want. I can turn it up as much as I want. Okay, waiting 3 more drops here. You ever watched the movie No Country for Old Men? A long time ago, yes. I remember the guy with the suppressed shotgun in that one. No, I don't have roommates. Give me rent. Do you know what I'll tell you about that, what I'll tell you about that Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3, do you know the apartment building that Peter lives in Spider-Man 2 and 3? You know, like Mr. Ditkovich's, like apartment building, like the small one. It has, like, what, 3 apartments in it? That apartment building reminds me so much of my childhood. And the reason it reminds me of my childhood is because my parents owned a small apartment building just like that. Just like what Mr. Ditkovich had. Very, very similar. It was very similar building type. And, they got the staircases right, also. Basically, yeah, my parents and me, we lived in 1 unit, and then we had 3 other units in the building. Pro, what would you rate my English out of 10? Your English is pretty good. I can understand you for the most part, Ian. It just, sometimes when I talk to people from other countries, it's not that I don't understand their English. It's more that their accent is a little harder for me to understand. But your English is, you know, flawless. It's pretty good. You'll get your rent when you fix this damn door. No, I haven't heard of Sounds of Freedom. What is it about? Poor, are you tall? I'm about 6 feet. Have you ever owned a house? I do own a house right now. I own a rental property. So I rent an apartment. I live in a rental myself, so I pay rent in an apartment, but I also own a rental property. And the rental property, basically, what I pay in rent at my apartment, I basically make double from my rental property, because I rent out a house. And so that gives me enough money to pay the rent, and still have, you know, some leftover for bills and other stuff. Okay. Let's go to Marcus's next business. Pro, do you believe in Jesus? Only asking. I'm not gonna get into religion. I stay out of that personally. Yes, also Chase. Greetings from Mexico. Hello, Azralock. Yeah, I own a rental property, but I'm not some scumbag landlord. I'm very fair to my tenants.
Okay.
No, I never watched No Way Home. You never read my comments. Guess I'll just have to super chat. No, Lex, you don't have to super chat me for me to read your comments. There's just a lot of people that are posting comments at once. I might have to turn on slow mode for even more. Have you ever been to London? I have in Watch Dogs Legion, but no, I'm just joking. I've never been to London. Okay, I'm gonna take this way because I just don't feel like going up the hills. Just screw that. I'm just gonna go this way. Are the San Andreas Mercenaries missions worth it? Not really. I mean, you get a discount on the Raiju that's worth it for that, but other than that, not really. Did you go to college? Yes, I did. I went for law enforcement technology, but what I do now has nothing really to do with my college education. Pro, are you half American? No, I'm 100% American. Am I gonna play Black Ops 2? Yes, I'll play it one day. Have you ever been to California? No. Well, I'm actually in California right now in GTA 5, but no, not in real life. The Raiju. I like that one. Do you think the UK laws are too lenient? Regarding protesters blocking traffic, yes. I think that my personal viewpoint is I think that the laws should be much stricter in the UK regarding protesters who block the roads. Because the thing about this is you have the right to protest. That's perfectly fine. But you can't block the roads. Which, in Britain, there's so many protesters that oftentimes block the roads. And they hold up highways, they hold up main roads, and the police don't do anything about it. Like, it takes them so long to respond. So that's, so when it comes to blocking traffic, I think the laws in Britain should be stricter regarding that. Well, Purified, here's what I'll tell you, what I'll tell you is, there are people in, like, Britain that, like, they go in the middle of the street and they just glue their hands to the street to protest. Like, people actually do that in Britain. It's common in a lot of European countries, Western European countries. I haven't really seen that happen in America where people glue their hands to the streets, but I know it's happened several times in Britain. But what I will say is, there's this one video. I don't know what the video is called. You could probably find it on YouTube. It was a pretty popular one. But the reason that I don't think the laws are strict enough is because there was a bunch of protesters that were blocking a road, a major road, and they were holding up traffic. This guy gets out of his van. He gets really pissed off, and he just says to them, "I'm gonna be late for work. I have to go to work." And the protesters are refusing to move from the street. And the cops are standing right there. The cops are doing absolutely nothing when these protesters are holding up the streets. So what the guy does is the guy tries to move the protester. Like, he didn't violently, like, you know, pick him up or anything like that, but he just tried to basically pull him to the side so he could stop blocking the road. And the second that he does that, the cops interfere. And the British cops basically go up to the guy and they tell him, you know, you can't do this, you can't put your hands on people. And then he says, "But you aren't doing anything, they're blocking the road," which he was right, you know. Did he break the law by putting his hands on the guy? Probably. But the British police at the same time were doing absolutely nothing. Like, they were just standing there letting these idiots block traffic. And that's what when I see stuff like that, I don't think that the laws are strict enough. When I see protesters blocking the roads and the British police aren't doing anything about that, that's just my view on it. Yeah, my outfit is kind of based on Michael's. Hello, Pro. Hope your day's fantastic. Will I ever do the True Crime series? Yes, I will one day, DHC. Thank you for sponsoring my channel, man. Do you get better pay, YouTube or renting? Thank you, Victor. YouTube. YouTube, I would say that, like, 70% of my money, comes from YouTube. I would say that 10% of my money comes from the stock market, and 20% of my money comes from my rental. I like to diversify my income. I like to get income from a lot of different sources. Uh, how many calories do you eat a day? Just wondering. I don't really know. I don't really count that. What I will say, what I will say is, usually when I get up, for breakfast, very commonly, I will have cereal, or I'll have, waffles, or I'll have, what are those things called? Tater tots, I think those things are called. So I'll usually have those three. Like, my breakfasts are almost always the same. You know, dinner, I usually try to cook something, you know, chicken, fish, you know, so usually some kind of meat I eat for dinner. And then sometimes I'll have, like, a late night snack, but that's really, you know, only tater tots? No, I'll have some toast. I'll have some toast with that too, usually. Sometimes I would drink a protein shake for breakfast too. Do you like crypto and NFTs? No. No, absolutely not. And what I'll say about that is, I think that my personal view on this is I think that cryptocurrency is very dangerous to the future, because when you have this electronic currency that can very easily be manipulated, you don't want that to be the standard currency. You don't. And so the thing about that is, crypto has become so sketchy that it's like, whenever I think of crypto, I almost always think of scams, because there's just so much scams with cryptos. Pro, I just moved from Wyoming to Iowa for work, and I'm loving the Midwest so far. So, probably very different atmosphere, right? Wyoming, there's a lot of mountains and forests, and in Iowa, there's a lot of flatlands. Fots the Gilgo beach killer got caught. Did you know him? No, I didn't know him personally. But the Gilgo beach killer, that guy had terrorized Long Island for years. It was, I remember when I was in high school, and he would kill people. His last killing, I think, was like in 2010 or 2011. But yeah, good thing that guy got caught. Well, thank you, Art. There is a serial killer in New York, the Gilgo Beach Killer, and he actually got caught recently. It's really big on the news here in New York, because it was like it was a New York serial killer that had like terrorized for years, and they never caught him, and now they finally got him. He was arrested. Quick World War II question: since the Fallschirmjäger would be considered regular elite commandos, what did the Schultz Staffel have for Elite's commandos? I don't really know. I don't really know those units too well. I know that the, what's false DHC? I don't really know that one. I know the Fallschirmjägers, they're the Luftwaffe's paratroopers, but I don't know more than that, though, JD. What is this here? My landlord recently passed, and the new one randomly showed up to our house. My parents met him, but I never did it. He didn't call or anything, then gets mad and calls my parents when I don't answer. Okay, look, here's what I'll tell you. I'm a landlord myself, and in a lot of states, there are specific laws that a landlord, before coming to the rental property, a landlord has to announce himself 24 hours or more. Like, and there's a lot of states that have laws like that. So I don't know what state that you're in, but a landlord can't just, you know, come to your house. I mean, it depends on the state and the law, but a landlord can't just come to the rental that you're living at like that and just barge his way in. They have to give you advance notice. Give me that bike. Is it true there's no gangs in the Midwest? No, that's not true. There is gangs in the Midwest. Gangs in the Midwest are typically bikers and trailer park gangsters and meth gangs. Not like the gangsters that you see in the cities. Midwestern gangsters are a little bit different. You know, I honestly think that I would get to the drops faster with a bicycle than I would with a post-op bin. Yeah, I can play Medal of Honor European Assault. No, I never played PT. I remember 2 years ago when you said that you were going to do Saints Row 2 Laura Merrill. Are you still making it, or that got canceled? No, it didn't get canceled. There's a lot of lore videos that I have planned, Trashman. But I want to make a lore video basically, not just specifically about Marrow, but more about the Brotherhood and, like, analyzing each gang. And I think that I would, I probably would want to make a lore video on the Ronin first. And then I could eventually move on to the other gangs. If Tommy Vercetti didn't get arrested, what would happen? Well, he probably would have worked for the Forellis and worked his way up. Tommy would have probably... If Tommy was a soldier in the Forelli family in 1971, if he didn't get arrested, he probably would have been a captain by the time in 1986. I don't know how it works in the US, but here, if you rent a place for more than 10 years, a landlord has to consider selling you the property. If you... Wait, so does the landlord have to? Like, how does that work or exactly, Azurlock? It's your property, though. That's the thing, is, though, you don't have to sell it if it's... How do you drive and look at chat? I can multitask pretty well. Can you let me please drive a boat on this one? I am confused. If you are full American, then how are you a Polish Tatar? Well, I'm an American. I was born in America. My citizenship is American, so I'm 100% American. But my background is I'm Polish and I'm a Tatar. So that is my background. Your favorite celebrity? My favorite celebrity, I don't know. Maybe Denzel Washington. Can you speak Russian? No, my father can, not me. Okay, Azurlock. What's a Tatar? Tatars are a people that came from Central Asia hundreds of years ago, and they came into Eastern Europe. That is, there's a very small amount of them that live in Poland, but I'm a Polish and I'm a Tatar also, so. I'm Slavic and I'm also Tatar. Uh, can we get one of the boats here? Whoa, whoa, whoa. GTA 6 storyline predictions. I think there's definitely going to be some kind of conflict with Lucia and Jason. I don't know if it's going to go to, like, the point that, like, GTA 5 went with Michael and, What do you think about India's moon mission that was launched on the 14th of July? Here's what I'll tell you about this. You know, I want to congratulate India for getting to the, I don't know exactly what they did in space there. I did see an article pop up about it, but I didn't read it fully. It is an impressive achievement for any country to do that. But, you know, personally, when it comes to my country, America, I think that, like, doing any kind of space exploration or space travel is kind of a waste of money at this point. Because it's like, you know, what more can we learn right now? It's like, you know, we're spending, you know, how much money in outer space when, you know, we have massive inflation, economic crisis, gas prices. You know, there's stuff that I think the government should... There's better things that I think the government could invest in personally. Well, no, Sikorsky, I know how to do Cayo Perico. I know how to do it solo. And I'm going to be doing a guide on it in the future. Pro OLED, oh, means you're the best in Finnish. Okay. I'm good, how are you guys? And if you hold R1 on the PlayStation, it lets you turn the boat actually a lot faster. To quote lyrics from Eva Destruction, you may leave here for 4 days in space, but when you return, it's the same old place. Thank you, Bunny, for the super chat. On PlayStation, we could, Lewis. You're my favorite celebrity. Well, thank you. Have you met other Americans of Eastern European ancestry? Yes, a lot. Why isn't there a San Andreas storyline game? I guess probably because they, how much the PSP could handle, if it could handle San Andreas' map. You ever been in Northern Europe? No. Well, tell your landlord, though, in the future that not to do that. Like, if he wants to come to the property, he has to give you advance notice. Do you think the server will hold up when GTA 6 Online launches? No. I think that the first week, the connections are going to be terrible. Thank you, Glorious1, for the super chat. Do I miss living in New York? Not really. There we go. Wait, what's wrong, Lex? I don't really care for that social media, you know, stuff with, like, Freds and, you might, yeah, I did the full Dr. Dre storyline. You might want to check out my video on that. That might help you out, though. I love the cosplay. Thank you. I don't know if I can really do a Polish accent. I was the one who was kind of joking about that. I don't know if you got that from me, though, Heisenberg. But I kind of used a random biker NPC for that story. My favorite cosplay, the Watch Dogs cosplay. No, I see you, Unbroken. Can you do a New York accent? I can do a few. It's like, hey, how you doing? How you doing? What's up? That one. I can do kind of the more deeper New York accent. Hey, what's up? What are you doing? Like that one. What's your most expensive cosplay? Probably the Juggernaut. Hey, I'm walking here. That accent? I can do that too. The thing is, I grew up around a lot of people that talk like that. There's a lot of people in New York that actually talk like that, and so I can do the accents pretty well. I'm very surprised I never developed an accent like that. A lot of people, for some reason, think that only Italian New Yorkers talk like that. That's not true. There's this one kid that I knew who was my age. His parents were from Russia, and he literally talked just like that. He would talk, "Hey, how you doing?" That's how he would talk. So it's not just Italian New Yorkers that talk like that. Do you understand British and Australian people? Yeah, I talk to British and Australian people all the time. You know what? I'll tell you something funny about that. You know how in Great Britain and Australia they call garbage rubbish? What happened was the apartment building that I actually live at, right? They got a new trash compactor. And the trash compactor that they actually got was from Great Britain because it says rubbish on it. It doesn't say garbage. And so many people didn't know that was for garbage. And everybody was like asking the staff, where's the garbage? And the staff actually had to send out a message to everyone that's the garbage compactor. I can't really do a British accent. Do you think that New York is a bad state to live in? Kind of, yeah. And when I say bad state to live in, I don't mean that it's dangerous or anything like that. I just mean that it's too expensive. Like, the cost of living in New York is so high. If you're trying to buy any kind of property in New York City, it's just absolutely ridiculous, the prices. The rent is out of control. Taxes are too high. The traffic, toll booths, yeah, it's just... New York is a nice place to visit. Not a nice place to live, that's what I would say about it. If Rockstar asked you to voice an NPC in GTA 6, would you accept the offer? Sure. I would love to voice an NPC in GTA 6. Even if I could just voice an NPC just for a few lines, I'd do it for free too. If I could just voice like one character, that'd just be an honor just having my voice in the game. How do you feel about Dark Viper AU? He's a good guy. He's a friend of mine. I talked to him. We did a video once together also. When's the next part of SOCOM? Probably tomorrow. What do you think of corporate strikes from places like UPS and John Deere? Oh, I'm not familiar with John Deere, but yeah, UPS, the thing is, companies like UPS screw their workers over all the time, and the thing about that is that people don't realize how in those delivery places like FedEx, UPS, even like Amazon, those places, like anything involving like packages, like they micromanage you to hell. Like the supervisor will be texting you constantly, asking for updates. They'll just be on your back constantly. It's ridiculous. So when the UPS workers are demanding a raise, yeah, I think they should get it. And these companies like UPS make so much money already from these packages. Why can't they just give their workers a simple raise? So it's this. What if Johnny never took drugs in GTA 5? How will him and Trevor play out? Honestly, if Johnny never took drugs in GTA 5, I don't think that he would have met Trevor, because he probably would have dumped Ashley. That's, let's get over. This is a friend session. We got a lot of people in here. Do you get hot in that mask and suit? No, I'm fine. I got air conditioner on. I'm good. What's your comment? Hey, GB. Oops. Yeah, the Halloween event is going to be a bit interesting. It's in 3 months. Well, hello, Project. Hey, man. And, Pictures Grand Theft Auto Machinima Films. Are you still here, too? Can you remember Fernando? Yes, I remember him. Should I get back to online? I just play mods because online is boring because I'm broke. Well, you could try doing some of the heists, running businesses, buying supplies. You can sell everything in invite-only and friend sessions now if you're worried about people blowing your stuff up. Oh, great, I didn't want to do that. 40 degrees Celsius in Croatia. Isn't that like 40 degrees Celsius? Isn't that close to like 90 or 100? I have to look up what 40 degrees Celsius is exactly. Let's see, what is 40 degrees Celsius? Oh, it's 104, damn. Yeah, that's, wow, yeah. I just tap usually to run, because I'm just used to that system. The ballers are after you, I know. Probably want to visit all of them, Liam. Okay, there we go, that's delivered. PC, no, it's not safe to play on GTA. Unless you play things like 5M, I think that's actually more safer. I think you know what I think, though, JD. What I'll say is it's not a positive view.
You're up.
Let me drive the other one. I'll take care of it. Wait, what? What cheese? The movie's about a guy called Tim Bullard who helps kids from human trafficking. He does it because he believes God told him to. Oh, it's, okay, I'll look into that movie. Is it a true story? Are most biker cell missions solo-friendly? No. Most biker cell missions are gonna have multiple vehicles. Do you know who Charles de Gaulle is? Yes, he was a leader of Free France during World War II. And he later became president of France. Yeah, I remember Family Guy was funny with a lot of... Family Guy was funny, and the thing is, Family Guy didn't really go that political back then, years ago. Like, I remember the late 90s, early 2000s was the best time of Family Guy. But, like, it just doesn't go as... It's just not as you know, it's much more political now, and it's so much more violent too. It's like on Family Guy, it's like somebody is constantly getting beaten up, killed. You know, there's so much blood every episode. It's like back then they had fights, but they wasn't like, you know, somebody getting attacked constantly for something stupid. Yeah, I am Casey. I'm gonna help Shimon with his heist a little bit later. And the characters changed too, yup. Oh yeah, I'm really excited for Payday 3, definitely. Well, it's possible, JD. But that's why, you know, I just can't believe that about history, though, that, like, there was assassination attempts on Hitler, but, like, the last major one was the Valkyrie plot, and that was, like, July 1944. But, like, when Germany was on its last legs in, like, spring of 1945, when, like, it was, like, the whole country was about to collapse, you know, their cities have been just destroyed, their infrastructure was gone, they had no military power left, and it was that not one of the German generals basically, you know, thought that it was a good idea just to take Hitler out. Instead, they just basically just followed him until he led Germany to complete destruction. I hope there's no politics in GTA 6. I want politics to stay out of it. Do you feel fatigued from the cosplay? Not really, no. Okay. What do you think of American Dad? It's... I don't really watch it much now. No, he died in his bunker. He didn't flee to Argentina. He died in his bunker. La Marseillaise? No, I don't. I couldn't sing it, but I do know the anthem when I hear it. It's from the French Revolution. That outfit looks like one of the Clan 7 members. What, from Kane and Lynch? I guess, yeah. Yeah, I am, Chase.
We on?
Wait, what's that, Saucy? Do you sell, your old cosplay outfits? I considered selling some of them, but then I think I might need them for, like, future videos. Okay, Pat plays. I kind of like Kane more than Lynch. I really like this channel. This dude knows what he's talking about when it comes to GTA. Thank you. Thank you, Curly. What do you think about Bob's Burgers? I haven't heard about it before. Do you remember me? I used to be Prime X V25 on PS4. I think I do. I usually remember people by their avatars on YouTube and on PlayStation if they don't change it, that is. Yes, I have heard that recording, Glover. Oh yeah, I'd love a Scarface The World Is Yours remake. Yeah, Sniper Elite 5 is crossplay. Oh, thank you, Aussie guy. Largest super chat today. I tried to send you a super chat when you did your Vice City Stories 100% stream, but I don't think you got it through. It was about if you're gonna play a playthrough of Modern Warfare 3 when it releases. Yes, I will. I'll do that. Oh, I guess the boat's all left. But yes, I will do a playthrough of Modern Warfare 3. Thank you, Aussie. And honestly, when it comes to Modern Warfare 3, I'm not looking forward to the multiplayer the most. What I'm looking forward to the most is I'm looking forward to the, I'm looking forward the most to the story. The story I want. Do you think Troy knew anything about Chief Monroe being a corrupt cop? No. I don't think so. The way he talked about it, no, I don't think he did. Thank you, Cornelia Hale. Thank you for the super chat. And just one moment, guys. I'm just gonna get a bottle of water. I will just be right back here. Waiting for this mission to be done here. What is it, Lewis? Do you watch the Boondocks? Oh, I used to watch the Boondocks a lot when I was a kid. You know, my mom, when I was a kid, my mom really didn't like me watching the Boondocks because she said that on this show, people just curse so much. She said that people are just constantly cursing at each other, they're yelling at each other, and, like, the language on this show. And I told her, like, you know, give the show a chance. And, like, what was it, like, about, like, half a year ago, I found almost all the episodes of the Boondocks. I found them on YouTube, and when I was visiting New York, I showed the episodes to my mom. And my mom actually gave the show a chance, and she actually liked it. So she thought it was funny. So at first, she didn't like it because she heard, like, just all the cursing in the show. But then, you know, she actually liked it when she started watching it. But my mom's favorite episode of the Boondocks was the, the New Orleans one. Remember that one? That was her favorite episode. Her favorite episode was the one with the, when Robert's, like, family came in from, like, New Orleans after the Hurricane Katrina, and they were just taking advantage of him. And they were just doing stupid things just to not be able to leave, and they were taking advantage of him. But my favorite episode of Boondocks, my favorite episode was the one with the Xbox killer, that one. And then when they went to the convenience store, when like Eddie and Rummy went to the convenience store, and they just that whole shootout at the convenience store, that was my favorite one. I don't know much about it, Rodney. Boondocks is a really funny show. It's a really good one. My mom's good, Casey. Thank you, Aussie guy. How do you feel about Victor Wembet and Yama Drip? Wait, what? What? I'm confused now. Thank you for the super chat. I don't know what you're asking me. Oh, Stink Meaner. I remember that one too. Yeah. Favorite South Park episode? The Walmart episode. Do you agree that Anton is Chigger is the Anton Chigger? If I'm reading his name correctly, you're talking about the guy from No Country for Old Men. That's the one you're talking about. That guy. But what I will say about there's actually a more realistic psychopath, Lorne Malvo. So Lorne Malvo is even Wait, what, Keelan? Yeah, I can't pronounce his name. Watch Fargo. If you ever watched the TV show Fargo, watch Fargo Season 1. Lorne Malvo is a pretty accurate depiction of a psychopath. Thank you, Nox's Project, for the, Thank you for sponsoring my channel, man. Wait, what, Christine Wyatt? What's wrong? How do I combat being sad? I always found that talking to friends or family always helps. I have to go, but you got an interest in hunting games. But, I do. But, can somebody tell me, what is the best hunting game on the PS5? Because I really did, I wanted to actually play one. Because my friend actually considered inviting me in November for, like, a hunting trip. I'm not sure if I want to go yet. It's in Maine. But, I would have to get a permit for that, I know that. I'd have to do that. But, I would be considering playing a hunting game on my, on PlayStation. But, what is the best hunting game that's on PlayStation 5? What is the best one? Because when I looked at the PlayStation Store, there were so many. There's just so many of them. I don't know which one. Thank you, Aussie guy. You look like you're ready to rob a bank. Thanks, man. And thank you, Terrence, the cook. The Hunter, Hunter Call of Wildest Fire, No, I based my outfit off of what Michael wore, kind of. Mercenaries 2 playthrough, yes, but I want to do a playthrough of Mercenaries 1, again. Worst mission in GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. Worst mission in GTA 3, probably Sam. Worst mission in, the worst mission in San Andreas would be, yeah, supply lines. Worst mission in Vice City, Copland. What, Diego? Wait, I'm confused. And thank you, Matthew, for the super chat, and Diego. What banana bread recipe? For your information retention is something else. Thank you. How are you? Loving the cosplay, thanks. No, I haven't done Mercenaries 2. But I don't think they own the rights to Mercenaries now. I think EA owns that. I remember you told us your dad doesn't like video games. Maybe you can try to convince him to play some. You might end up liking them. I don't think so. My dad's a very old school guy. I don't think no amount of convincing, I think, would convince him to actually enjoy video games. I do have an Xbox One, and I play some games on it, like Saints Row 1 and 2. Worst mission in Liberty City Stories and Vice City Stories, Patrick. Worst mission in Liberty City Stories, it might be that mission where you have to drive around Donald Love's van during the election. I forget the name of that mission. The worst mission in Vice City Stories would be the tune-in bug-out mission. Yeah, it might be that one. What's your next playthrough of the SOCOM 2? Max Payne. Steering the vote. Oh, that's it. Okay. Getting into sports over last year's personally helped me. That's good, Mr. Waifu. I was friends with Lloyd Plays, Lewis, and I added you on there too. Okay. Pat Plays. My first console, PS1. Yeah, that's the worst part about Copland, is you gotta get Lance there safe. Shimon, Shimon, let's do your heist in a moment here. I missed your super chat, Tyranny. I'm sorry if I did. Let me check. Oh, thank you, Tyranny. Thanks for the super chat, man. Sorry I didn't see it earlier. Okay. I'll be playing Max Payne after SOCOM 2. Well, I kind of like my new setup better, DJ. Tune in, tune on, bug out. I somehow only beat in 2 tries when I played Vice City Stories. I had more issues on friendly competition. I just don't like tune in, bug out because of the amount of one level the huge one level that you get, plus the reward is terrible at the end. Let me, I'm gonna leave this MC here. I'm gonna do, like, just one mission for my hangar, and then I'll help Shimon with his heist here. Do you still need help with anything, Yara? Oh, we're good right now, Casey. We got a full, CEO going. What do you think about The Last Dose? Not really that interesting. I played any Fallout games. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 76, Fallout 4. Are you in my session, Doug? Thank you, Trashman, for the super chat. Yes, Vic should have cut contact with Lance. I haven't played the Fallout games on the channel, but I've played them, yes. No problem, Yara. Yara, are you good, though? Are you fine with those people helping you sell there? Is that enough for the sale? Okay, Pat plays. You may, either try Call of the Wild as a casual hunter or Way of the Hunter if you're looking for realism. Both can be played on PS5. Also, Call of the Wild have a new map based in Australia. And do those games have realistic bullet physics? Like, ballistics? Like, do they have bullet drop, wind, you know, stuff like that? Travel time? Oh yeah, I played a lot of the Ghost Recon games. Steering the vote. Oh, okay, Matthew. Well, Yara, I can help you with one more sale then, and then I'll help Shimon with his heist. I'm just gonna do my cargo here really quick. Just one mission. Just trying to get these all filled up for a hangar guide that I plan on making. But not bullet wind. Okay, because wind is a lot harder to program in like a game. I know Sniper Elite has it, but when's the top 10 GTA video coming out? Tomorrow. It'll be out tomorrow. It's been a bit busy. Well, what's going on here now? Well, Lance is a narcissist. Thank you, Starlato, for subscribing. Thank you, man. Yes, that will be up next week, Liam. I could do that, Trashman. Yeah, we could do that. Okay, I got this. Even though this mission is the worst of the new missions, it's actually easier than some of the other air missions that they have for the hangar.
You get the call.
Oh, okay. No, I don't really do Yara. But thank you for offering. I'm gonna be helping thank you, Saucy. I'm gonna be helping Shimon with his heist after this. And Shimon, let's do your heist as me and you, because I think with us two, I think we can get all the paintings, and I can hack the doors really quick for you on it. You can blow this truck up here. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna get my Sparrow. I'll use that for this. Yeah, I'll play Bully this year, definitely. Pro, in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, the mission of Alejandro, Soap, and Ghost, when you jump into the water, your gun's still working. Guns are really that resistant to water? It depends on the gun, and also depends on the bullet. Certain bullets are more resistant to water than others are. But, basically, bullets have gunpowder in them. And the second that gets caught in water, the bullet's useless. It's dead. It's done at that point. Now, if you notice that when Alejandro and Soap were in the water, their guns didn't sink in the water. They still kept their guns above water. So it's, if you do that, then they're not gonna, they're still gonna work. And Shimon, the moment that you delivered this, just go to your arcade and get your heist ready. How corrupted was Miami in the 80s? Oh, well, Miami had a lot of drugs in the 80s. I mean, there's still drugs in Miami today, but back in the 80s, it was way worse than it is now. This helicopter's one of the best things they ever added to GT Online. No, we could, Christine. We could do your heist next week. I guess you got a point there, Mr. Bo. Okay, scroll for your comment, sure. Which Rockstar protagonist do you think is the most disgraced, as in Chance having a normal life again, or... Who do you think? Probably Vic Vance. Yeah, Vic Vance. Vic Vance was trying to live a legitimate life. Vic Vance, when you really think about it, is the only GTA protagonist that was never a criminal before the game started. Like, Nico was a criminal before GTA 4 started. Johnny was. Luis was. Claude was. Tommy Vercetti was. CJ was. Tony was. Yeah, Vic was the only character who was not a criminal before. Yeah. Someone commented that you're trying to laugh like Batman from the Ace Attorney video. Well, I don't know what they meant. Franklin was a criminal before GTA 5 started too. He associated with Grove Street, the families in Elmar. So yeah, so he had some criminal history too. We don't know what Franklin's criminal history was before that, before GTA 5, but he had some criminal history too. He probably worked for a lot of different gangs, random. Oh, I can help you sell possibly a little bit later, Bird Bear. I just wanted to help Shimon with his heist now and probably have some dinner and, Michael DeSanto was in witness protection. You know who really was in witness protection? Jerry Martinez in GTA Vice City Stories. Yeah, but Ken Rosenberg associated with the Forelli family. Claude... That garage that Claude had in San Fierro, do you know what he used it for? He used it as a safe house. That's what it was. He would just be in the rundown building, and he'd sleep there. That's what he would pretty much do. He was not a, he'd probably work for different gangs in San Fierro. That's probably what he did. Okay, Shimon, I'm ready whenever you are, man. I just subscribed. Well, thank you, Smile. Thank you for subscribing. Give me the lowest cut. I could try to do that, JD. I found your comment on my short. Oh, thank you, Blinded Eagle. I actually found your short the other day. Claude never loved Catalina. I don't think so, and I don't think Catalina loved him either. Thank you, Blinded Eagle. Yes, they are already weak. The Forellis are weak in the in the San Andreas timeline at that point. Okay, ready whenever you are, Shimon. Is it even possible to spend all your money? I don't think so. Even if I started buying all the cars in the game, I don't think so. Let's see if we can get Elite Challenge done on this.
Okay, they're expecting these chips today, so get over there in the group 6 van. Unless you're total idiots, you'll walk in without any problems. Seeing you dressed up like that makes me feel all fuzzy. It's like your kids putting on their uniforms for their first day at school. Only we don't have kids.
No, GT Online doesn't have crossplay, unfortunately.
Experiments that swear at me in Russian and want to destroy the world. You know, we all love in our own ways. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Let's rob this thing.
Let's see if we can do Elite Challenge on this heist. Thank you, Will, for the super chat.
Drive in past the garage entrance and follow the road to the racetrack. The tunnel entrance is under the bridge.
I think it's if you go this way, right?
Don't forget, you are private security.
Yeah, I don't know how that works. That counts as you driving in the place. Claude is referenced by his name in San Andreas. Catalina calls him Claude.
Now play it cool. You're doing your usual day-to-day delivery job. You've done this 1,000 times.
You're earlier than expected. Just gonna check your VI number.
While you originally finished GTA 3, I was turning 15. How did I not find you sooner? Well, thank you, Blinded Eagle. You have to be, what, 17, 18 now? Because I did GTA 3 like 2 years ago. Okay, let's get in the elevator.
Get shot in the face for a second there. Okay, now get in the elevator and remember, inconspicuous.
Shimon, can you hear me? Shimon, listen, I know you said you're not good at hacking, right? So when we get into the vault, just go for the paintings that are not that aren't locked. And I'll tell you what doors to go to, because I'll unlock certain doors for you.
Next security check's coming up. You can do this. You keep your cool.
Howdy. You looking for the vault? Right up ahead.
Y'all here for the
Oh, okay, Raz.
Alright, you're gonna need your key card to
Razu
get into the
Musu.
van trap there. 2 cards
Is he
system.
finished?
Swipe
Anton
the
is
side.
finished? Do it,
Yes.
well,
Come on. How much better does it feel when the marks are this dumb?
okay, do it. Do it, Shimon.
Keep going.
Shimon, just do it. I'll wait for you.
Ain't this your job? Get in sync.
Hey, what's up?
Push on to the vault. There'll be a guard there to meet you. Don't break character just yet.
I'm gonna hack, but when you're
Oh, you're here.
go for the paintings that are not locked, okay?
Man, they never tell me nothing, you know? I'll get it open for you. Okay. Oh, that's a heavy door. Ain't much getting
Most evil
through here.
protagonist after Claude, Tony Cipriani. I made it on a website a long time ago, Pi.
Art looks expensive to me. Let's give it a new home. Good news. Seeing you stayed up
You have 2 minutes in here. What did you get the best hacker?
hacker can block the security sensors while you're in the vault, but only for a while. If the system goes quiet for too long, it triggers the alarm as a failsafe. And, did I mention that if the alarm goes off in here,
Hang on.
flood the place with nerve agent? No? Okay, well, I'm mentioning it now.
Okay.
If you're making good time in there, try getting into some of the lock boxes.
Okay, here we go. Really hope this one's not locked too. B is unlocked. A is unlocked. Oh, come on, this is... Is F locked too? Okay. What hacker did you buy for this, Shimon?
30 seconds!
You wanna always, if you're doing paintings with 2 people, you always wanna get the best hacker, either Avi or Paige, though.
20 seconds left! Don't dawdle! In and out undetected. Who would have thought it? People, that is the mother load!
Okay.
We cleaned them
Okay, let's do it here.
Okay, let's see if we can make the way out
Swipe it.
smooth as the way in. Get your key cards ready.
Oh, okay, Razumuzu. Okay. No, we're just getting out.
Alright, now stay calm. Back the way you came through the checkpoint. Nothing to see here.
Y'all done in here? Hey, listen, that fella on the vault door?
Oh, that guy, that guy on my right, if he comes near me, you're gonna have to knock him down only if he comes near me. I'm gonna hack this door as quick as I can, because he can't see me doing this.
It'll spoof fingerprint recognition based on an arrangement of partial data. No need for
Doesn't look like he's coming towards me.
hands.
Okay.
Select the partial print tiles and move them to match the fingerprint on screen. Once you've made your choice, run the simulation and see how it stacks up. You'll get a few failed attempts.
That guy, watch him, the guy who's walking. If he comes over here, you're gonna have to knock him down.
Cherry, or take too long to get through the door once it's open. The alarm goes off and our day gets a lot worse.
Okay, last one. It's unlocked. Well, this one you don't really need the key card because you're only really, hacking one door on this.
Okay, I need you to stay calm. They've seen what you did to the vault, and now the whole place is locking down fast.
Oh, great, that...
I know you're still in the building. Just keep
Okay.
moving and keep quiet.
Hang on, stay back, stay back.
We need a fresh start if you're gonna make it out of here under the radar. They're closing on us. We need to pick up the pace. Security is sweeping the whole building. Stay one step ahead, or this whole thing goes south.
These aren't so... Okay, these... Okay. Okay, we're gonna need to go this way. Hold on a second. Wait for the camera to turn, and you follow my lead when it... Okay, come on over here. Wait until it turns. Okay, go now. Go back, go back. There's a guard coming.
We've got some heavy chatter on the
Go.
police frequencies. Sounds like they're sending noose.
Do we have disguises in here? Oh. Okay, hold on. Wait till he turns. Okay, hold on. This is a... Go now. Go, go, go. Oh, the outfit's glitched out. Okay. Okay. My day's going good, Ben. How are you? Okay, follow me up here.
This way. The only thing that matters is making it to your ride. Now, don't let them see you leaving. Remember, they know the vault's been hit, but they don't know who you are or where you are.
Hug the wall here.
Sweeping the whole place, and all the civilians have been evacuated. So if they see you, they'll know it's you. So just stay out of their way, keep your cool, and get to the bar.
Shimon, if you could not play my stream in the background because I hear myself repeating.
I've pinged you the GPS. Get to the buyer, don't bring the cops, and we're home free.
If you could turn off the stream that you're playing in the background for me because I just hear myself repeating for your mic. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I'll see you, Jimmy. We're gonna need to manually steal a car. Don't shoot because it'll, we'll get a wanted level. No, let's screw this. Hold on. Right there. The Comet. Let me drive.
I think they're onto you. A real cop wouldn't be going away from the casino.
Yeah, Lester thinks that we're dressed as cops because of the outfit glitch, but it's okay. Hang on, I got this. Just make sure you snack up and, damn, that helicopter. Okay, I gotta outrun it. Switch vehicles here. This one doesn't have a pop tire. Just get in the back seat, or front, whatever. Damn. Really hoping I'd be able to make that turn without the cop, but of course the cop had to be there. Okay, we're good, we're good. Okay, we're gonna lose these cops any moment here now. Yeah, I know, JD.
This would be sweet. Liberating large amounts of private equity from private equity. That's something even the IRS has trouble doing.
Okay, we're good.
But you strolled out of there, carrying their crown jewels right under their noses.
Don't know if we'll make it for the Elite Challenge, but we'll see. I'll try to push it.
I've taken a whole lot of scores, but none of them has been sweeter than this.
I don't like doing the helicopter because it's too easy. It's like trying to lose the cops for driving. Maybe Donnie Mario. What game has made you rage the most? Well, Hitman Freelancer recently got me really annoyed because the NPCs in Hitman Freelancer, like, one of the NPCs spotted me in Hitman Freelancer in, like, a really stupid position. Okay, 3 miles, here we go. Bro, you're a beast of a driver, thank you. Much better with motorcycles than I am cars, but thank you too. Where's GTA 4 DLC? Well, GTA 4 had both DLCs were really good. Lost and Damned and Ballad of Gay Tony. So I think both of them were great. Best GTA ending, San Andreas, definitely. San Andreas, the best ending in the series. Wait, what? What, Pab? Why it take it so low? Oh, because the hacker was too... Kane Lynch 1 or 2? They're both great games. I prefer Kane Lynch 2, personally. But I'm gonna have a video on the Kane Lynch 2 multiplayer, also. I'm a Spanish native speaker, and I watch your videos for improving my listening skill. Oh, that's cool, Jose. I'll tell you this. I've been practicing Spanish a lot, with Duolingo. Uh, uh, yo estudio español. Mi español es, malo, if you understand that. I'm still learning the basics, but it's, yo come, yo como, yo como y bebo agua. That means I'm gonna eat and drink water, if that makes, if I said that correctly too. I said that I'm learning Spanish, but my Spanish is bad.
Look at all these hipsters. I bet half of them are only here ironically or some shit.
I'm gonna be... Does anybody... Let me ask the chat here. Does anybody in this chat have Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days for the PS3? Does anybody here have it? Because I will be doing a multiplayer video on it. And if you have Kane and Lynch 2 Dog Days on the PS3, you can play with me. We are trying to get an 8-person lobby going. Probably gonna be sometime next week. Fernando, I know, does. You do, Blep? Blep, what is your PSN? Okay, well, what I'm gonna do, guys, because I'm noticing a lot of people that have it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check my community posts, because I'm gonna announce when I'm gonna be playing Kane and Lynch 2, and I'm gonna announce the time that I'm gonna be playing the multiplayer. And so you should be able to join my session and find it, if you search for it. This is PS5, yes. I have a bad habit of saying, but... No, I haven't seen Top Gun Maverick. People participate in Kane Lynch 2 get free sheep tacos. It's gonna be up next week, Liam. No, I don't speak any German. Maybe I'll start streaming on Wednesdays. Maybe I'll do Vice City Stories continuing on Wednesday. But I'm gonna be going here, guys. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. My next GTA 5 lore video will be about Mr. K. It'll be his backstory. If you guys enjoyed the stream today, do drop a like. If anybody has any questions to ask me, I'll still answer any questions before I go. So if you want to ask me anything before I go, I'll answer your questions. Thank you, Drifter Kid. Thank you, Bunny. And Johnny and DHC. Thanks, guys. No, I don't use mod accounts. A GTA 5 online griefer called us Karens for getting mad when get mad when they destroy our cargo. Then we say we are entitled. What? They're the ones who are attacking you. Maybe I'll do Battlefield 2042 streams in the future. Yeah, I'm gonna do Red Balloons next. Saints Row 4 sometime this year, but we gotta play Saints Row the third again, the DLC. Oh, did you do the challenges in Red Dead 2? Thank you, Electric. And do I have a Xbox crew? I have I don't really have, we don't really use the crews anymore, but thank you, Rodriguez. No, I didn't really do much of the challenges in Red Dead 2, Electric. Yes, I'll do another story mode lore video. I played Saints Row 2 and complete most of the side missions before starting any of the main gang missions and made my character OP very early. That's good. A lot of people don't think to do the side missions, but you can build a lot of respect and you can, or the activities, and they can help you. Certain things, though, guns and abilities, will definitely help. What will it take to get you to play Fall Guys? I don't know. I might just look into it on my own. I don't really even know what it is. Yes, I might do one day, Johnny. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope you guys liked my cosplay for today. Oh, probably neither, JD. But I will be, I'll be going here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed my, my stream. And I will see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a good night, guys.